Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Live. I'm going to share this real quick onto Facebook, and I will be right back. You're going to see me, obviously, so I'm really not going anywhere. I'll probably have some stupid blank stare on my face while I'm trying to share to Facebook. It's always awkward doing this part. Oh, come on. Of course, there's got to be an ad that pops up. Always something. Got all kinds of good stuff to talk about this week. Okay, I'll share to Twitter this week. There we go. All right, now I'm ready to chat. Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good week. It's been pretty good for me. I've been blessed with a lot of fish. It's been a great fishing week, even though the mayfly hatch is on right now, which it really wrecks the fishing on a lot of lakes. But I'll tell you, this is the time of year to be hitting the rivers and that, because when the lakes are kind of out because of the wiggler hatch, that's when the rivers are at their peak. What's happening, Mike? How you doing, brother? Hope you've been able to get out fishing lately. I'll turn on my little light here. Man, I got lucky. I'll tell you, my friend Val loaned me her charger. There we go. My charger burned up the other day on my laptop, which it's I think the second time it's happened to me in like a year. Hey, Gus. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, the Lakers are a lot of fun. What's happening, sis? Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to talk about this week, though. Tomorrow, like I said, I wanted to start posting videos twice a week. I'm going to start slowing down and just doing twice a week. But my video upload days are going to be Monday and Thursday. So tomorrow I'll have a new video coming on. It's actually going to be the tournament video that I was in. A lot of fun there. It was multi-species, and I loved it so much I'm actually going to be doing one myself. And that's why in the description tonight, I put something about the tournament, because I'm going to be hosting a tournament for you guys, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Hey, buddy, how's it going, man? Yeah, that tournament last week was something new that I had never seen before. My friend Catfish Carey put it on, and it was actually a bingo card tournament, fishing tournament. And what was cool about it is, it was a regular bingo card, but in the place of all the card numbers in the blocks, it was fish, different species of fish. So basically, in order to get a bingo, you had to catch those fish going either across or down, or either way, get the 5 down, 5 across thing, just like regular bingo for any that's played that. But it's with fish, so it's pretty cool. That's the kind of thing I'm going to be doing myself. Hey, what's happening, brother? I'm going to be doing a tournament just like that myself. I've actually already made up a bingo card, and it's going to be ready to roll. I want to start doing it. I think the tournament is going to be probably mid-July. Sooner the better, really. But I basically, right now, I have to wait till I can come up with the money for a trophy. I've already got one picked out. It's pretty sweet. And I have to talk to my sponsors about getting some, some products to get for the giveaway and that. So it should be a lot of fun. I was going to post this tonight, and I forgot to put it in the description. So I'll just share it now. I do have a Venmo account. And for any of you that use Venmo, if you want to donate, it's probably going to be backwards. If you want to donate to the fishing tournament, just to help me come up with stuff, my Venmo is at capital L, capital T, Outdoors, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A buy-in's going to be free, buddy. That's the thing. I got to come up with all my own stuff. It's going to be free, just something fun for all my subscribers. So, and the way it's going to work, I will come up with my own code word. That way nobody can cheat. That way, if you guys got pictures from the past of all the different species, you can't just send those in to me. It's going to have to be new pictures with my code word. You'll have to carry a piece of paper with you while you're fishing. And every fish you catch, you're going to have to send a picture to me with that paper, with the code word written on that paper. And the code word will not come out until the day of the tournament. That way it keeps things fair, keeps it so that nobody can cheat. What's happening, Larry? Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I do have a species list here. I figured I'd rattle off to you guys so that you knew what species to look forward to in the tournament. I am going to be doing, I tried to make it so that it's, the way I made my bingo card, just like Catfish Carry, I made it so it'll be a little tricky. I don't want people to be able to finish this thing quick. It could go on for 2 days maybe or more. Basically, I want you guys to have to work at it to where you can't catch all your fish in one spot. I'm hoping you have to, you know, maybe go catch fish in one little pond or lake and then maybe move on to go to another place to get the rest. But here are the species I'm going to name off. Hey, William, how's it going, buddy? I actually have, and like I said, these are not going to be in any order right now. I don't want you guys to know the bingo card, so these are not in order. This is just I'm going to randomly name these off. So, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. That's not good. That makes for a horrible day. The species list for this tournament is going to be brown trout, rainbow trout, brook trout, goby, bowfin, largemouth, smallmouth, rock bass, turtle, which with the turtle, you don't have to catch it on hook and line. You can just pick one off the side of the road even and take a picture of it. Freshwater drum, which I know not everybody has those. So I'm going to make these in a list to where it's a little fair for everybody. Walleye, carp, that'll be any species of carp for anybody. Sucker, same thing, any species. Could be red horse, could be white sucker, could be any species of sucker. Snake, I know a lot of you don't like touching snakes, but that's what makes this even tougher. You got to kind of, for anybody that's afraid of snakes, you got to get over that fear if you want to win, because that snake is in the list. Again, you don't have to catch them on hook and line. I'd rather you didn't, really, but you can just grab them. If it's a garter snake or something, take a picture, selfie with the snake. With my, you're going to have the picture of my code word card in there too. But snake's on the list. Crawfish is on the list. Crappie, pike, shad. For any of you, I know down south you got a lot of shad. We got some up here, not a whole lot. Frog, get a picture of a frog. Chub, sunfish, bullhead, perch, bluegill, and catfish. The catfish could be any species of catfish too. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna. In fact, I'll make sure I specify for those that that don't know or maybe that missed it, because I see there's only 18 people on right now. But when I put the tournament card out there, I'll make sure in the card it says, you know, for sucker, you know, any species, and same for cat, any species, carp, any species, turtle, any species, snake, any species, all that stuff. So yeah, it should be a good time though. This is a lot like what Catfish Carry had out that I did in the tournament. You'll see tomorrow. Like I said, that video will be out tomorrow. And I almost won that tournament. I missed by one fish, and it was actually one of the easiest species for me. It was a dang largemouth bass. All I needed was one largemouth, and I could have won that tournament. But the girl that I lost to, she was awesome. She's actually a professional archery person. She does like pro archery shoots, and she's pretty amazing. So I'm actually happy that I lost to her. She's, you know, the kind of person I'd want to lose to. So it was a good time. But yeah, I hope you guys like that list of fish. It's going to be great. Going to be a good time. If you didn't catch the list of fish that I named off, you can either watch it again later or just ask and I'll name them again. Hey there, Todd. How's it going, buddy? I was just talking about the tournament I'm going to be doing. If you didn't catch it, you could either rewatch it, or if you want, I can talk about it again. It's going to be a bingo tournament, and I will be. I talked about all the different species that'll be in it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to have it by next month, like mid next month. But I just got to come up with the money. Like I said, anybody that, if you guys want to donate towards the tournament to help me put things together, it's best to do it to my Venmo account. That's at the, that at thing. I'm not very good at drawing it, but at LToutdoors. That's it for Venmo. If you guys want to donate to the tournament, because I'm going to buy a really cool trophy Actually, it wasn't very much either. I think the trophy was like $26, but it's a cool fishing trophy. So that'll be neat. That'll be for first place. Also, I mean, there's going to be 3 places for this tournament, and each place is going to have a bundle of stuff, like the trophy will be in first place with a bunch of other stuff. Hopefully products from my sponsors. I'm going to try and get all that together. And it should be a really good time. So I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, yeah. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Yep. Good looking out, sis. Yeah, it was funny. When I was in Chris Mart today, I seen it was packed. I looked at Brian. I'm like, why the heck is it packed? It ain't a holiday. He's like, dude, it's Father's Day. I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Kind of forget anymore. But, hey, Jason, how's it going, brother? I was talking about my tournament, Jason. So if you missed out on it, you might want to rewatch this from the beginning at some point. Or if you want, I can talk about it again. But I'm going to be hosting a bingo tournament before too long, and I talked about all the species of fish that'll be in it. It's going to be pretty fun. Lots of different species of fish will be in this tournament, and it's going to be nationwide for any of my subscribers, so it should be a good time. Hey there, Tony. Oh yeah, I'm really hoping now, Tony. I'm not getting any yet. It's supposed to. I'm really hoping we do get that rain because it was supposed to, and we definitely need it. So, yeah. Actually, I think they were calling for it tomorrow. Which, if that's the case, I'm fine with staying home and not fishing if it rains. It's definitely need it. Hey, Ian, how's it going, brother? I was talking earlier. I'm doing a tournament. If you didn't catch it already. It's going to be a bingo tournament. Tomorrow, you guys will see how this is going to work because the episode that I'm going to be uploading every Monday and Thursday, that's going to be my upload days on my channel now. Every Monday and Thursday. Well, tomorrow will be when I upload my tournament video, and you'll get to see. I was in a tournament last week, and I lost just by 1 freaking bass. But you'll get to see all the different species. I ended up catching 12 species of fish during that tournament, and it was just a lot of fun. But I'm gonna be hosting a tournament for you guys. The same thing. It's gonna be a bingo card. It's gonna have all these different species of. I've got a whole list of different species of fish that will be on this list, and it should be a really good time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the tournament. Hey, Jason, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Rich, what's happening, brother? Oh man, that's good. Yeah, we need the rain like something fierce, man. I've been watering with my dang hose, but it just does not do the same. Hey, Troy, how's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for joining the club. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I was just talking to everybody else about it. I am doing it's going to be a bingo card tournament, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be hopefully coming up soon. I'm just right now I'm trying to come up with all the stuff needed. I'm going to buy a trophy, and I got to get products from hopefully my sponsors. But I've got fish. You got to catch a fish for each spot of the bingo card to get a bingo, and it should be pretty fun. And I'll have some really great products from the sponsors and stuff. I got to contact all of them and see about it, but yeah, it should be a good time. Hey, Val. Yeah, I wanted to thank you so much, Val, because if it wasn't for her, my computer would not be running right now. My dang charger burned up on me last week, just a few days ago, and my computer was down, so she let me borrow her charger, and yep, ready to go. I've been working on videos, so Saginaw River. What about it, Ian? The tournament, you could do that if you're talking, looking for spots to do it. Yeah, that's good, man. I wish we could get some rain. We definitely need it. It's been super just bone dry out there. The garden's a wreck. Seems how I got 22 people watching right now, though. I will talk about the fish again for the tournament, so you guys know what species are going to be in there. Seems how I know I got some new people on here. Also, for anybody that wants to donate to go towards the tournament, because I am going to buy fishing lures and stuff, like some of my favorite things to throw into this for the giveaways. I have a Venmo account. All the donations can be put into the Venmo. It's just at LToutdoors. That's it for my Venmo. Any donations greatly appreciated. If you donate on here, YouTube takes a ton of money away. So yeah, I end up not getting very much at all off of here, so it wouldn't help much. But I'll name the species again. This is the species list for the bingo tournament. Hopefully it'll be coming up in a couple weeks. I got brown trout, rainbow trout, brook trout, goby, bowfin, largemouth, smallmouth, rock bass, turtle, which the turtle, you don't have to side of the road, take a picture with it. I'm gonna have a keyword the day of the tournament. That'll be the only time that I'm gonna put that keyword out. But the keyword the day of the tournament will come out, and you'll have to take a selfie with all these fish with that keyword in it. Also, we got freshwater drum, walleye, carp, sucker, snake. For those of you that are afraid of snakes, you might have to get over that fear or win the tournament. Crawfish, get a picture of a crawfish, crappie, pike, shad. For those of you down south, frog, chub, sunfish, bullhead, perch, bluegill, and any species of catfish. Again, that's going to be hopefully in a couple weeks, but yeah, it should be a good time. And I'm going to try and I've got those species listed. I've already made the bingo card, and I've got them listed to where it should be fair for everybody. It's going to be a little tricky. I made sure I threw in a curveball in each list. That way you can't get it done super fast. I mean, it's going to take a little bit, but all right. Have a good night, Todd. I appreciate it, bud. Thanks, Trey. It should be a lot of fun, man. Yeah, should be a really good time. I know I had a blast doing it, and you know, I know I would have won actually if I would have just focused on the tournament. Like, I was screwing around. I was trying to fill the bingo board, and I mean, I did a good job. Like I said, I caught 12 different species of fish during that bingo tournament. So, and I got snakes and turtles and all that stuff. So it was a good time. But that tournament video will be out tomorrow. You guys will see exactly how that goes. And it's going to be just like how my tournament will be, except I'm going to have a way different keyword, and things will be just a little different. So, and I've got some different fish species and a few other different things on the list. So, yeah, it's going to be a great time. I do want to say a shout out tonight, though. My buddy Steven on here, he sent me a whole bunch of fishing lures, and I am just super happy about all this. Steven House, I don't know if he's on right now. I don't even know if you're getting my comments, buddy, because I seen the other day when they came in the mail, I commented to you how thankful I was, and then yesterday I seen you commented if I got them, and I responded again. So I don't know if you're getting them, but I am super happy about all these. He sent me a bunch of Lunker City products, which for those of you that's watched my walleye videos, especially down on the Saginaw River, I use Lunker City stuff like primarily down there. I have tried other stuff, and other stuff works, but Lunker City is the key down there. He sent me a bunch of things that I have never tried before that I am actually pretty excited to give a try. But he went, because I guess Lunker City is in, the main warehouse for Lunker City is in his town. So he was nice enough to go down there and buy me and send them to me in the mail so that I can give them a try. I'm super stoked. He even picked up, you guys know how much I love my twitch baits, my plastic twitch bait minnows. He sent me a whole pile of those too, all different sizes. Lunker City is just a killer company. Yeah, there's some 5 3/4 inch. He even sent me, I think the biggest was, I guess it was that 5 3/4 was the biggest, but yeah, I could use, I mean, these are all going to be excellent. Yeah, freaky fish. I like that color right there, that ice shad. That's a nice color. But you guys will definitely be seeing me do a video on these. This mahi, that's a really cool color. That's going to be killer. Albino shad. I mean, I already know I'm gonna kill the fish with these. It's gonna be so great. But yeah, again, Steven, you rock, man, and it means a lot to me that you sent me this stuff. I mean, I've always loved Lunker City since I was young, and a lot of this I didn't even know they made. So got me looking into their website a little more, and they've got some great products. I even messaged them about sponsorship. I don't know if they're going to get back with me or not, but yeah, that would be great. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Great products. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah, them Cincos are fun. I've got 2 videos coming out. One of them will be this Thursday. The other one will be next Monday. But I've been hitting the Asable River a lot, and actually the past 2 trips I've done has been on the Asable. I took Robin to get her very first pike. That'll be coming out on Thursday, and we caught just an ungodly amount of fish. I caught 7 pike that day myself, and tons of bass, tons of rock bass. Um, and I also caught um, with Rich. We went out on another trip yesterday or 2 days ago, and same thing, caught a ton. I mean, we got probably 15 pike at least, and then we got probably 50 bass, and I mean, it was just nuts. We caught a lot of fish. So yeah, it was a great time. The Asable River's just loaded, tons of fun. I was trying to be picky. I kept 12 rock bass to bring home because they are good eating. For those of you that didn't know, and I know a lot of people just seem to think that they're trash fish for some reason, but rock bass are really good. I throw them right in with the bluegill. You wouldn't know the difference. So, oh, cool, Dan. I'll have to check that out, man. I always love hitting Taos Lake. I wasn't sure though because I know that with the mayfly hatch right now, and I didn't know if that got messed up or not. Yeah, I love hitting Taos Lake, man. That's always been one of my favorite places to fish, especially for pike. I just love going out there. That shallow water is a blast. I'm hoping to hit that soon. Yeah, yeah. I've got all my bright stuff on tonight. I got my lime green LT Outdoors shirt and my bright orange hat, and then got my light on in the background there. So. Oh yeah, it was fun. Yep, Robin got her first pike. She even got, I mean, she got keeper pike. They were nice fish. We caught some big pike. I got a 30-incher that day. When I was out with Rich the other day, I got one that was almost 31. He got a 21-inch smallmouth. I mean, we just been slaying some big fish. So yeah, I've got some good videos coming. The day me and Rich were out, I lost track of time. I wasn't paying attention to the clock, but I'll tell you, we got a lot of, I had over 5 hours of film to go through. I've cut it down right now. It's I think 18 minutes long, and I've got over 2 hours to go on breaking it down. So it's going to be a while. I'll probably be up late tonight. Oh man, that's nice. And I've always loved those gills. It seems like Taos Lake, you know, I've taken a couple people out there in the winter, and it's awesome because you hardly ever get a small one. You know, I mean, this time of year I seem to get more small ones out of there, but it seems like in the winter they're always, you know, big, nice gills. But they seem to be thick too. I never get giants. I never really get anything bigger than 8-9 inches out of there, but they're usually they seem to be thicker than most bodies of water. Yeah, they're definitely quality fish. Hey, come on, buddy. Oh man, I'll tell you, you'll probably see me soon because I haven't been up. I almost went to Rio with Rich. I think that might be my next trip. I might head up there. I might float down from Foot and maybe go to Whirlpool or something. But yeah, that river this time of year. Well, every river in Michigan basically, because the move into the rivers for the cooler temperature waters, and rivers are always killer for late spring and summertime fishing. So especially the Asable, it gets loaded with big bass. And you know what's funny is I got people every week telling me that they can't find the walleye, but I'll tell you, they're in that river. They're in there. When me and Rich were doing our bass and pike fishing, I was twitching all we used was a Ned rig. That was it. And I was twitching the Ned rig up off bottom under one of the bridges, and I watched this big, probably 20, 25-inch walleye chase her up from the bottom. So, yeah, they're in there. Yep, definitely in there. Yeah, the Ned is awesome, man. That's all we've been using. We use the Ned one. The Ned the other day, actually, when me and Robin were fishing too, that's primarily what we used. We tried the minnows. We did better on the Ned rig. It was ridiculous. And I use the chartreuse Ned head with the. I like the bubble gum. I do really good on the bubble gum tail. And then also, I was using smelt the other day. I can't remember what the name of. I think it was called the Deal or something that Rich was using, but it was a good color too. So they all seem to work good though. What's happening, John? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's weird. There's something about them Ned rigs, and I want to throw it out there too for all you guys that are in the area. Wellman's Bait and Tackle is carrying Ned rigs. I contacted Wyatt last night. I told him what colors are being great right now, and the Ned heads and all that. So yeah, they already were carrying some. Rich bought them out the other day, but Wyatt's going to be buying a bunch more. So Wellman's is going to be a place to go if you need your Ned rigs in Oscoda. If you're hitting the river or something and you want to catch a ton of fish, swing into Wellman's, grab those Ned rigs because they got them. Hey there, John. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I was talking to people earlier. I want to contact all of my sponsors, and that's something I want to talk about too. For all of my subscribers here on YouTube, just for you guys, I got a 20% discount code for Cowboy Coffee Chew. So if you guys want to hop onto the chewcoffeedip.com and get any of his products, I have a code of my own now, so you guys can get 20% off. So, yeah, I want to thank you so much for that, John. That was great of you. And I'm going to be hosting a tournament here soon, a fishing tournament. I was talking about it earlier. So if I can get some stuff, just, some chew stuff and whatever else to throw into the tournament, that would be great. I'd love to. I'm going to try and get stuff from each sponsor to try and put out there. So, all right. Have a good night, John. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, they did. They started carrying the Neds. And it's kind of funny, Josh. They got it's almost like my own little LT Outdoors thing, because when you walk Hellman's, they have a rack, right in front of the front door, and it's got all my favorite stuff. It's got my Bass Assassins, the hooks that I've been using for the Bass Assassins. I know they watch my show, so I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or not, but it is so great that they're putting all that stuff right there together for me. Like I step in that door and bam, all my favorite gear is right there. So yeah, it's just awesome. And I did talk to them. They are going to start carrying my clothing. I'm going to have a whole line of clothing up there, different shirts and stuff. I am going to be having a whole bunch of new shirts and things made up. I contacted Shelly today. I'm waiting to hear back. I know she don't work on Sundays. Even though she's home, she'll probably wait and call me tomorrow. But I can't personally afford to buy the stock from her right now. It costs me too much to go and get all that from her to try and resell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Shelly, see if she wants to invest in me, in the brand, and just sell all the stuff there for herself, that she can make the money off of it. And for me, it's just free advertisement. So hopefully I will, if all goes according to plan, I'll have a whole line of my LT Outdoors stuff there for sale here soon. I already had my hats there. They sold out just the other day, though. It was pretty awesome. All my hats sold, and they've been selling like crazy there. I love it, man. All you guys that go in there and talk about me too, it's great. Carla always has a story to tell me about fans coming in and talking about me in the channel, and I just love it. So, hey Bruce, how's it going, buddy? And shout out, he probably ain't watching right now. He might be though, because he said he watches it all. But shout out to, I met a young man when I was done fishing the other day and gave him a couple of my decals. His name was Sky, real nice guy. It was so funny. Like I said, I talk about fans all the time. I love you guys, and every time I meet somebody and they light up and want to talk, truly makes my day. And that kid the other day, it was so funny. He asked, it was me and Rich, and he, first he asked if we caught any fish, and then right away, man, boom, oh my gosh, LT Outdoors. And he turns at Rich and he goes, aren't you the guy that got that big catfish? I mean, it was great. That kid made my day. So like I've said before, any of you guys, if you see me out and about, please come say hi. I love it. So absolutely love it. Oh, that's cool, man. Heck yeah. The way, oh, I'm guessing you must live in Brooklyn. I'm actually going to have 3 places for my tournament. There will be first, second, and third, but first place will have a really cool trophy. So, oh, Bruce, that was you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Carla came up to me the other day and told me that a couple had gone in there and bought the last 2. That had to have been you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yep, I got to get some more in there, and I'm hoping to get some shirts and stuff in there. Hey, Ruby, Ian says hi. Why are you running away, huh? She's just being goofy. Yeah, that's what I thought. The deal was the color he was using, and it was kind of wasn't it like a bluish silver or something? It was a good color. Of course, Thor's got to get in on it. Yeah, that means a lot to me, Bruce. I really appreciate that, man. Oh, you're a neighbor. Okay. Hey, Jared, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I am going to be I'm going to be doing a tournament I've talked about. So if you guys, I know I've got some new people on here. If you guys have missed it, just rewatch when I get done, and you'll see in the beginning of this I talk about this. I'm going to be doing a fishing tournament for all my subscribers. It's going to be a bingo tournament. It's actually got a bingo card with fish all across it, and you have to catch each species of fish to get yourself a bingo. So yeah, it's going to be a good time. And for any of you, again, I have a Venmo for anybody that wants to donate for the tournament to help me out with coming up with stuff. I'm going to contact a lot of the people for products and see if I can get things. But I have a Venmo. It's just at LT Outdoors, capital L, capital T. So if any of you guys want to donate for the tournament, that'd be great. I'm hoping to have it in just a couple weeks. I just got to come up with the money to get stuff. I'm going to be getting, I got a trophy already picked out. It's a really cool fishing trophy. I'm excited to do this. I think it's going to be great. And hopefully it's something I can do, seasonal. I'd love to do a winter one too. So you being crazy, Rube. And then I'm doing pretty good, Jared. Thank you. My next video will be about a bingo tournament that I was recently in. But I wanted to tell you guys, too, when me and Rich were out fishing the other day on the river, we got to experience a very cool turtle. For those of you that are into reptiles and amphibians, it was called a wood turtle, which that was a new one for me. I have always had a love for turtles and frogs and snakes, and this thing was just so unique. It was beautiful, very friendly. It was crazy. I mean, we were able to the boat rammed into the log that this turtle was on. He never even jumped off. It was crazy. Never even jumped off the log. And he was so pretty. He had all kinds of yellow and stuff marked on his shell. And it's sad because it's actually up on him. And so that's probably why I'm more. But yeah, it was called a wood turtle. And it was just beautiful. But you'll get to see that in one of my videos. I've got him on video. So that'll be great. Oh, yeah. Thanks, sis. Yep. July 31st. Again, that's I talked about it last week, but maybe there's some more people on here that haven't seen it yet. But that will be the meet and greet for LT Outdoors subscribers and fans and stuff. We'll be doing a meet and greet in Spruce, Michigan at my sister's house. And it'll be fun. It's going to be a big old potluck. Already got plans to do a big crawfish boil, and I'm going to try and do it as southern as I can, dumped out on a table and everything with potatoes and you name it. It's going to be a good time, kielbasa and all that. So, yeah, really looking forward to that. And, it should be a lot of fun. So anybody that wants to come to the meet and greet is welcome, and you can bring family, friends, whatever. It should be a great time. So that'll be again July 31st. Robin just posted it down there. And then, like I said, I'm trying to host this tournament hopefully mid-July, or maybe even in the next couple weeks. I'd love to do it. I just got to come up with stuff. Hey, Steven. Hey, I was just talking about you, buddy, and I was showing off all my lures and everything. So I don't know if you were getting my comments because I responded to you twice, but I absolutely love that stuff, dude, and I am going to kill with it. They are all great colors, great. I can't wait to use that. A lot of that stuff I didn't even know they made, so it's going to be a good time. I really appreciate that, dude. Anywhere, any state. Yep. That's why I've got so many different species of fish, some of which we don't even really have. Well, I guess we have them all in Michigan, but, you know, like shad, there's not that many of them. But I know you guys got them down south. And then I'm not going to be picky with species. Like I've got sucker and carp on the list, but for those, it could be any species of sucker or carp, because I know there's a lot of different species of those too. So that way, you know, it makes it easier for you guys. But there's, yeah, if you guys are interested in the tournament, there's more information. I talked about all the fish species and everything in the beginning of this video. It should be a great time. The tournament will be free for all you subscribers. It's just something more to do for you guys, and I really appreciate everybody. Hey there, Bob. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we could probably get together, Bruce. I'm always fishing, man. Always out and about. So, yeah, we could get together. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's right, next Sunday. That's why one reason I definitely can't do the tournament next weekend. But next Sunday, me and Robin are doing another metal detecting event. This one's going to be down in Shiawassee County. So hopefully while we're down there, if the tournament, because I know the first metal detecting event we went to didn't last very long. So if this one is kind of short, we're just going to fish while we're down there because there's some really good fishing down there. So. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad that you got it, Steve. Yeah, and I love them, man. Thank you so much. I was shocked at all that. I really was. And cannot wait to use it all. I can't. So I'm going to do a special Lunker City video just on all that stuff. Yep, means a lot to me, man. And like I said, I didn't even know they made all them different sizes. I mean, I can use, you know, I'll use any size. I've actually got banjo minnows that are probably close to 12 inches, and one of these days I'm gonna try them out for some crazy pike. But that's okay. Art, how you doing, buddy? That's good, Bob. I'm glad, man. Yeah, I knew you guys had more shad downstate than, I mean, it's weird. We get random runs up here. I've actually caught shad at Vinton Dam, but it's, you know, they'll come up DeAussable, but it's very, very random. So that's not something I expect to, you know, do up here. But yeah, it's something that I know you guys could get down there. Yeah, that's a big one, man. That's a big one. I don't know if Rich is still on here, but his son Matt caught a master angler shad. I think it was last year. I can't remember how big it was, but it was massive too. All right. Yeah, that sounds good, Bruce. We can get together. I've got, actually, I love, you know, as far as bluegill fishing goes, I mean, I love to fish cedar. It's one of my favorites for bluegills. So, yeah, we could definitely get together. Hey, Robbie, I hope you're feeling good. Good evening. Oh, I bet, Steven. That's nuts. I actually didn't, I wasn't aware that they were even, you know, I didn't know what state they were in or anything like that. So, yeah, it kind of blew me away when you told me that. That was really neat. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, that Art has a wicked duck blind. He sent me some pictures of it, and it's like a duck hunter's dream. That was cool. Yeah, shad got a special smell to them, but I'll tell you, it's hard to beat them for bait, man. That's a darn good bait. Yeah, that sounds good, Bruce. We'll have to plan a trip there. Then I haven't fished it yet this year, so we could do that. Cedar's one of my favorites for bluegills. Also, Round Lake over in the Sand Lake area is one of my favorites. There's a lot of crappie in there too. I see I have 30 people on here now, so I'm just mentioning it again. For those of you that didn't catch it earlier, I am going to be hosting it's going to be a bingo tournament, which is I'm going to have a bingo card. There's going to be a keyword that everybody's going to have on a piece of paper, with each picture, just to make it legit. So I know that your fish were caught that very day. But I'm going to be hosting a tournament, and it's going to have it's a big multi-species tournament. You have to catch each fish in each box to get your bingo. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Brant, how's it going, buddy? Thank you so much, man. That means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you. I put a lot of time into them. So, especially my intros. I love making intros. Last year, if you watch my older videos, I was making intros almost weekly, and I really miss doing it. I had a lot of fun doing that, but I've decided to do more of a seasonal thing, like, come late fall, I'll probably make myself like an ice fishing intro, and I'll run that till spring. And then again, I'll have an intro like I have right now, and I'll just use clips from each year, in the intro. So yeah, it should be a good time, but I need to learn how to use my drone. I got a drone a couple years ago, and I haven't figured it out yet, but it definitely helped for production. Oh yeah, I bet you that'd be the way to go, Mike, for sure. I was actually out the other day. I went and caught some chubs because I love using chubs for bait. They are one of my favorites for pike and bass, and there's so many up here in every trout stream. So I went out the other day and I think I got 5 or 6 of them, and I just threw them in the freezer, and I'm going to be using them. I'm going to cut them up and use them the next time I go for cats. I'm going to try and get a really big kitty on some cut bait. So I actually might even try that now. Scoda off the mouth of the river out in Lake Huron, see what we get out there where I burbot fish, because I know there's some really big cats that come in there. So yeah, it might be something fun to do here soon. Now I know June ain't on here yet, but he mentioned that he wanted me to do a trout video the other day. So I am going to be doing that probably either tomorrow or the next day. I might get out and do a trout video. Like I said, though, I am going to be doing less videos because I'm going to do 2 a week for sure. It's going to be every Monday and Thursday I'll be uploading. I've realized that if I post too many videos, they start stacking up over top of each other, and then a lot of people are missing them, it seems. I mean, I'm getting a lot less views, and less views means less money. I was starting to make less money than I did to begin with, so it was really bad. It wasn't helping me at all. So, yep. Two times a week's what I'm going to shoot for. Oh yeah, those are good ones. Yep, the pike and bass, love them. I love using them under slip bobbers. I'll buy those big old pike floats and whip them things out with a chub under them, and they are excellent, man. But that's about the size of the ones I got the other day. Hey Scott, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I got a whole pile I'm going to keep piling them up too, the chubs. I prefer to use them live under a bobber, but it's hard to keep them alive in this heat. So I'm just going to keep them for cut bait and see what I can get. I'm just curious. I've never really cut bait fished, especially in the Asable, so really never know. I know there's some big cats that come up in there, so it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, my friend Catfish Carey gave me the idea for that bingo tournament. I'm really looking forward to doing that, so it should be a lot of fun. All right, thank you, Troy. I appreciate it, buddy, and you have a good night too. And thank you so much for joining. That means a lot to me, buddy. We still got to get out fishing. I'm open any day, man. So that'd be a great time. That'd be a great time. But yeah, I'm gonna contact. I know Cowboy Coffee Chew just sent me some stuff, so I could throw this into my tournament. I love the smell of this stuff. I got a whole bunch of their coffee chew recently, and they sent me some jerky, but sadly I ate it before I could show you guys on video. Me and Robin ate it the other day. It was really good. And then, of course, liquid willow cats, which I wouldn't mind getting some of those for the tournament too to give out, because they are actually really great. I used them when I was down in Saginaw, and I caught all kinds of fish on them, catfish, sheephead, all kinds of stuff. And I know they will slay the walleye, so, I mean, these things look so good. Yeah, man, I would love to. I'm always down. Are you still hitting the bay? That's I haven't fished the bay. See, I got to get a bigger boat because I can't really do much with mine, especially out there. But yeah, that would be a blast for sure. One of these days I'll get a nice boat. I know right now a lot of people like the fact that I just have a small boat, but I would definitely love to have a nice fishing boat. Okay. Yep. Whenever you're ready, man. Whenever you can fit me in, I'd love to ride along and, yep, come out. I could even meet you down there anywhere you wanted. Be a lot of fun. I love fishing down there. But oh yeah, I forgot I gave you some of that. Yep, I gave Robin a packet the other day with the seasonings and all that stuff, so she could have it. And yeah, that's great. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, like I said, chewcoffeedip.com. Check them out. They not only have coffee chew products, which it's not tobacco. It's tobacco-free energy. It's great stuff. In fact, I highly support it, especially if you're wanting to quit tobacco. I am a big-time supporter of quitting tobacco. And, you know, if you're up for that, get yourself some of that coffee chew and give it a try. Also, they have seasonings. They have their own coffee, which is incredible. Their coffee mix is awesome. But chewcoffeedip.com, and you can put in for any of my subscribers is LToutdoors gets you 20%. So that's just for subscribers. Yeah, I know. Boats are actually, me and Rich were just talking about that the other day. It's crazy. I mean, this is the time of year, I guess, or time to be selling boats, because I guess, you know, he was talking about how used boats could be sold for more right now, but at the same time, in order to buy a boat, it will cost more too. So, yeah, everything's kind of messed up right now. Hey, Carl, how you doing, buddy? I hope you and your family are doing great. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a crazy week. Been fishing my butt off. Probably, I bet you this week I caught 100 bass. Probably at least that many rock bass. Tons of pike. It's been great. Yeah, jerky don't last long here either. Even by myself, man, I make up that. I make goose jerky during goose season, and yeah, I usually don't even last a day. I'm pretty bad about that. Also, for any of you guys that are up this way, especially over in the Tawas area, I'm not really a sponsor or anything, but I just want to mention it. It's funny. Just mention that. I do want to mention one of my friends owns a restaurant in Tawas called the Boneyard Barbecue. And if you guys haven't tried it yet, you know, like I said, he's not a sponsor. I'm just putting this out there because he's a great guy, good family, and he has really good food. He actually has something called a walleye wrap, which it's like your normal, it's almost like a sub wrap, but it's got walleye inside fried up, and it is so good. So if you guys are going through Tawas or anything like that, stop into that Boneyard Barbecue. Make sure you tell him I said hi. Great guy. Like I said, really good family. It's family owned, family run, and his name's Doug. Really good person. So yeah, actually, I'm hoping in some of my episodes, I am hoping this year to focus less on deer hunting, which I know some of you like the deer. I'm still going to go out deer hunting because I got to get some. That's how I live. So I got to get some food. But I'll probably just tag a deer quickly, and I am going to focus on waterfowl this season. So I don't know, I enjoy waterfowl hunting and that, but that's what's going to be out there. To me, it's more exciting to watch. It should make for some really awesome videos. And again, like the jerky, I make some killer jerky out of my geese. That's my favorite way to do the geese. And then also I've got a special recipe for my duck that I'll probably show. I'll just do like a shoot and cook or something, show you guys how I'll do my ducks. And yep, thanks again for that, Rich. I'll be doing this season. The trapping is going to be big. I am probably going to be doing nothing but trapping from probably November 1st, which is going to make it rough because that's also the best time to duck hunt. So I'm probably just going to puddle duck hunt, which is mallards and stuff, up till November. I'm going to miss out on a lot of the divers, but I am going to be strictly trapping from November 1st until probably at least the end. I boat the rivers, and I'm going to trap. I am going to try and get 400 muskrats is my goal, and 20 mink. I've got 10 in 1 year, so I'm going to try and go for the gold. I'm going to try and get 20 mink this year, some beavers, anything I cross, and I'm going to do cooking videos on how I do all these different critters because I like to cook them all. They're excellent, so it should be really good. It should be a lot of fun. Yeah, there's nobody up here for that. Nobody that, there's not, it's duck hunting is hard enough as it is because it's so cold. Anybody that's duck hunted knows that it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of you and everything else. And I doubt there's anybody that would be even willing to go out and sit up early and go sit into that cold. And I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I do have an attachment for the barrel though, Rich. Actually, that was how I shot during my deer video when I got my last deer. That was how I got that last shot on it. I do have an attachment for the barrel. I'll probably hook my extra GoPro up to the barrel. Also, I'd like to get another GoPro to put out in the decoys, which I know is very dangerous, but I'll just be extra careful. Hey there, Josh. Oh, dude, right now it's killer up here. The bass, right now on the river, you're going to see next week, I'm going to have a video come out, the bass and the pike. It's crazy with the pike. I guess I've never fished it with jigs and stuff this time of year, but there is so many freaking pike in that river. I bet you I caught at least 20 pike last week, at least, like out of the river. And some of them are big. I got a 30 and a 31 that was just shy of 31. The walleye are in the river. They're in there all summer long. You just got to go and hunt for them. There's not a ton of them, but there are some in there. There's also sheephead are in there right now, really good. Catfish are in there. It's just, yeah, really good, man. The fishing's awesome. So for sure. Yeah, that'd be cool, sis. Yep. Actually, I have, Tony, and I'll tell you, it's gonna be worth it, man. Like the muskrat prices, they're talking like $6-7 right now, and if that's the case, I'm sure it's not top dollar like it was. I never expected to go up again like it did that 1 year. That was a fluke, in my opinion. But honestly, when I first started catching muskrats as a kid, I was only getting $5 tops if I was lucky. So anything above that to me is bank, and like I said, I'm gonna go for 400 rats, so it should be a good season. I'm gonna show you guys how to butcher them all, and I'll be filling the. So it should be a really great year. In fact, that'd be nice too, sis. If I could get you to film for me on a trapping trip, it would definitely look a little better if I could get some more camera angles and stuff. But I don't know about the rest of the furs. Right now, honestly, I don't care. I am 100% focused on muskrats this year. And like I said, with the mink, to me, that's just a bonus. I always catch the mink while I'm out muskrat trapping. I always, when I'm out looking for the muskrats, I try to find nice little spots where I can put just a hidden set, and if I see there might be a spot where a mink will go under a stick or something, I'll just plop a trap right there, and it's crazy how many I end up catching. So yeah, it should be really good. Like I said earlier though, this week I've got I do have that. I mean, maybe we could probably do it Friday or Saturday, but Sunday I've got that metal detecting event down in Shiawassee, so yeah, it should be good. It should be. Honestly, I don't care, man. I mean, I'll probably lose some people because of it, but you know what? I think in the long run, I'm also going to gain some people. I'll gain the trapping community, and honestly, if somebody is against me killing a muskrat that I'm going to take home and eat, but they're fine with me shooting a deer, I'm sorry, there's something a little wrong in their head. So honestly, I really don't give a crap for those people that want to, bounce out on that. It doesn't matter to me. I'm still going to gain more people this year. I mean, honestly, I got a dang muskrat today. That's part of, I do it as a living anyways, but this year I'm going to be doing it for, when I trap during the season, I go for food, and I'll show how to skin them, flesh them, dry them, the whole nine. So yeah, should be a good deal. Yeah, exactly. Like Robin just said, I mean, I know those kind of people, and those kind of people are looking for something to complain about anyways. So in saying that, they are going to come on no matter what. Even during deer, I had people complain. They're going to come on, they're going to whine, they're going to cry. It doesn't matter what I do. If I'm shooting anything, trapping anything, it doesn't matter. They don't like it. Basically, I should stick to fishing if that's the case, but that's not my life. I do all that other stuff on the side. So they don't have to click on it. If they do click on it and they don't want to see it, that's their own freaking problem, and I really don't care. I don't. Some people are just stupid, and they're looking for a reason to cry. I know this, and it's really a shame these days how many idiots there are online, but there's definitely a pile of them. But I've been since I was a little kid, and I'll never stop doing it. I've been doing it. My uncle got me into it. He passed away, and I'm glad that he got me into it when he did, because I learned a lot from him. As a trapper, I see and experience more things than 90% of the outdoorsmen out there, and that is not an understatement, would ever experience. Because when I'm out doing that, I am out in the sticks. I am out on the river. I think it's really cool. Honestly, when it comes to that kind of trapping, the animals are dead when you get there. It's not going to be one of those things where, like my coon trapping, I'm not going to lie, I caught some coons. I could have thrown them into my videos, but I didn't, because I had a few was playing, I'd lose some subs, so I didn't do it because I was trying to build subs. But the muskrats and that, they're already dead when you get there. It's not like you got to look at a pitiful animal in a trap. It ain't that way. You're just going to see something floating in the water. You're going to see me take it out of the trap, throw it in the boat, get home. You're going to see me work on it. That's just how it's going to go. So yeah, exactly, Art. Yep, that's I did this channel to begin with for everything outdoors, especially to show everything that Michigan has to offer. I have yet to do trapping because I basically I've trapped anyways a little bit here and there each year, but I basically dropped out of trapping once the fur market fell apart. And I did that because I do not feel it was, although I like to eat them, I didn't feel the prices were worth me going out and killing them. Because I have, it's hard to explain, but I have a love for animals that most people would never experience. That honestly, I love animals more than I do most people. And, even I love watching them. I love being around them. Just because I trap something, just because I hunt something, does not mean I hate them. It doesn't mean I want them gone. In fact, I would rather there were many, many more, just because I love watching them. I love experiencing them. I just love being around the animals. The other day on the river, to mink, it didn't click in my head that, oh man, I wish I could get out trap that. I wish I could kill it right now. That didn't even cross my mind. All that I could think of is how beautiful it was, how neat it was to watch that thing hop across on the bank. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people seem to think that as a trapper, we hate animals. But, I mean, some people, sure. I've met some nasty people out there that just want to kill everything, that, really have no actual love for wildlife. But me, I do. I love animals of all kinds. I really do. The only thing out there that I wish would go to hell is ticks. Not going to lie. Animal-wise, I love animals. So I'm always going to be on the animal side of things. It's just how it goes. But I'm also always going to hunt and trap. So, yeah, thanks, sis. What, Lube? You want people to say hi to you? No, she's got to go potty, but she can wait a minute. Oh, thanks, Jason. I appreciate that, man. I had fun doing them, and I know I'm behind, but like I said the other day, it was 2 or 3 days ago, my cord burned up for my laptop, so I actually didn't even get it on. I'm, man, how am I going to do this? So I don't know. Maybe I'll probably do another vlog. I wanted to do one this week, and I missed out. I'll probably do one tomorrow. Maybe I'll put 2 out this week just to catch up for everybody. But I'm sorry for ranting if anybody got upset over that, but that's just, I wanted to put that out there. That's how I feel, and, that's just how I live. So, like I said, my channel, when I made it, it's everything outdoors. That's how it's supposed to be. So, what do you mean by that, James? Oh, yeah, darn mosquitoes. Yep. Yeah, mosquitoes, man, black flies. I know my buddy Rich hates black flies probably more than ticks. He freaks right out on them things, man. He told me one time he jumped off the boat from it, and I honestly keep hoping that he's gonna when I'm out with him. I'm almost praying for the black flies just so I can get it on camera. I'm jumping off the boat, but it hasn't happened yet. You never know, though. It might, though, one of these days. Yeah, I can with the photos and that. At least from my phone, I was trying it. I can't do all that stuff from my phone that I can from the computer. It's a lot easier for me to put photos and just make it look a lot more professional from the computer. So I really like that. Yeah. One of these days, I want to see you jump off that boat, though. It's going to happen. But yeah, like I said, guys, it's been a busy week. I've been fishing my butt off. Me and Rich were out there the other day we left my house at 9, and we probably got on the river. Well, we had to go to Wellman's, so probably didn't get on the river till about 10, a little after 10, but we didn't get home. I think we came off the river after 8. Like, it was crazy. It was a long day. I didn't realize it was that long because, it was one of those days where we're catching so many fish. I never pulled my phone out. I didn't even think to look at it. But Rich got his personal best that day. Again, he'd already got his personal best flathead when he was with me. He got his personal best sheephead when he was with me. And then he just got his personal best smallmouth the other day, which was 21 inches. Beautiful smallmouth. So got all that on camera. Good time. And then Robin got her very first pike. That's going to be in a video coming up soon. So a lot of fun stuff. Oh man, I can, I believe it, Scott, because they leave welts on me, man. It's weird. Rob gets hit by them, and she doesn't even. It's like she don't feel it. She doesn't even notice that she's getting bit. But somebody left me I don't know what kind of reply that. It hurts like hell to me. It's like a bee sting. I can't stand them, and they're annoying. I do have some bug spray that works great for them as far as keeping. Yeah, she don't, and even half the time she don't even realize she's bleeding. I'll be like, "Hey sis, what happened to your neck or something?" And she'll be like, geez, darn fly. She'll have a bite. It's crazy. I kind of wish I could get bit and not feel it. It's kind of like a superpower, I guess. But yeah, June ain't on tonight, but I know the other day he had something about he wanted fishing videos, but I told him that I'd be doing that. It's just, that's another thing too, though. You guys want to talk about black flies. It's pretty miserable trout fishing in the summer. I still do it because I love it. And it's nicer to wade in the water this time of year with just shoes and whatnot. But man, those flies are crazy this time of year. Out there and anywhere in the woods or around the streams. And the other day, just during that tournament alone, in the tournament, trout were on the list for that bingo card tournament, so I had to go out and get trout. I caught, I think, 6 brook trout and a rainbow, but I ended up with 3 ticks that day, just within minutes of me being in the grass. And then I I went for chubs the other day and had, again, 3 ticks within minutes. I mean, it's just stupid. They're everywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure what that comment's about there. I'm not going to answer that just yet. But, yeah, anybody that is on now that didn't catch it earlier, I am going to be doing a tournament, a fishing tournament here soon. All the information is in the beginning of this live. So if you go back to the beginning, it's, I think, within 7 minutes or something is when I first start talking about it. I should have waited a little longer probably, but I talk about all the species of fish that I'll be putting in there. And I will have a special keyword that I'm going to make sure it's something you guys can't guess because I don't want anybody cheating. But I'll have a keyword on a piece that you guys will have to write down onto a piece of paper or something. And just every time you catch a fish that's on that bingo card, you'll have to send me a picture of that fish with the paper and the thing written on it. So it'll be fair that way. Oh, I got you, James. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why I mix that word up all the time, but okay. Appreciate it. But yeah, I want to do that tournament here probably within the next couple weeks, if at all possible. It should be a blast. I'm going to contact all of my sponsors and see stuff donated from that. Also, for any of you that want to get LT Outdoors merchandise, obviously you can go to my website, LToutdoors.com. I'm going to start listing some more stuff on there. Also, though, Wellman's is going to be selling some of my stuff. They're going to be selling shirts, and they already sell hats, some of my lures and things like that. So it's going to be a really great time. They're going to have everything there for me, and yeah, I'm really happy. Wellman's it's a great place. If you guys haven't been in there yet in Oscoda, they sell just about everything. As far as lures, they've got a huge selection of lures. They've got fresh fish all the times, smoked fish, jerky. They make some incredible jerky. Also, they've got steaks now. They sell ribeyes, and I'll tell you, Wyatt does an incredible job of cutting those ribeyes. So if you get a chance and you're in Oscoda, swing in there, because Wellman's Bait and Tackle has everything you could want, especially for a fishing trip or if you're going tubing. They've got all your beer, they've got all your coolers, ice, you name it. They've got all that stuff. So there you go, John. It's totally worth it, man. They got literally everything. They've got good deals on their they actually you guys will see in one of my videos. I know one of you, I can't think of which one mentioned it, but one of you recently commented that I got a new fishing rod. I bought a Berkley Cherrywood HD from them, it's a beautiful rod and reel combo. And that same day, Ross hooked me up. I gave him a bunch of my lures to sell, and instead of taking money like I usually do, I did a trade-off. I gave him all the lures. He gave me a Pflueger President reel. I love that thing. I am absolutely in love with that thing. Nicest reel that I have ever had in my entire life. And I'm really happy I was able to get that. So Hellman's is a great place. It's family owned. It's been family owned since I was a really little kid. I mean, it's been family owned since I was a really little kid. I mean, fish, if you catch some fish that you'd like to have smoked, you can bring that in there. They'll fillet your fish. I believe it's still, they might have bumped it up. It used to be $3. I think it was $3 per fish for like big fish, or $3 a pound or something for like perch and that. I might be wrong, but it's a good deal either way. They've got a good deal on their fish and that. So, oh man, I love it. I love it. Yeah, the ice fishing reel, I bet you that's great. Yeah, I've never, ever been able to buy a nice reel. And I told Ross, I walked in there that day, and I wasn't sure if he'd take me up on that offer. But, you know, they did so good selling my homemade lures last year that he was fine with it. He goes, man, he says, that sounds great to me. And I told him, hey, can you pick me out a reel? And he says, oh, I've owned a few of these Presidents, and I love them. And, you know, I couldn't be happier. The drag system is just outstanding on it. On that Berkley that I bought, that Berkley Cherrywood, you guys will notice in my videos that I put, I usually don't use braid, but I'll tell you, I'm starting to gain a love for it for certain scenarios. I put braided line on, it was Power Pro 20-pound test. Oh yeah, the cool thing about braided line, I told you guys before, I only like 8-pound test for any open water. Well, 20-pound test braided is the same diameter as 8-pound test monofilament. So I'm fine with that. I bought 20-pound braided, and I've been slaying the fish with it. Plus, when I'm on the river and I get hooked up on a log or something, Rich will tell you it was ridiculous. I got snagged a million times the other day. So did he, but I only lost 2 jigs, one of which only because the swivel snapped. Other than that, I was able to. Yeah, that braid is really good for fishing in, scenarios where you're going to have heavy structure like logs. The Asable River is freaking loaded with logs, so some tackle. Unless you got that braid and you can either break off or bend the hooks or whatnot. But it is really a lot of fun using that braid. And I would not use braided line in clear water where the fish have time to really look it over. In the river, fish have Power Pro, which the Power Pro line is excellent. It's expensive. I paid $20 for a spool of Power Pro line, but I'll tell you, it's worth it because I'm not gonna. It'll last me all season, probably part of next season. I ain't gonna lose it. Thing about braided line is it's so tough. You have to carry either a knife or clippers with you to cut that stuff, and if you get snagged, you're really not going to break it. You're either going to break your lure or you're going to snap the log. Oh, absolutely, Jason. You'll love it too, man. Really great people too. Yep. And you go in there and you mention, me, they'll have lots of stories to tell. They're awesome people. Yeah, Rich lost all. He bought, did you buy 1 or 2 packs? I think he bought 2 of the jigs. I can't remember, but he lost all those jigs, man. And they're not cheap. Those Z-Man Ned jigs are expensive. Yeah, 2. So I think they were 5 in a pack. So lost 10, I think. Yeah, I honestly, I never used to like braid, but fishing it in the river, it's a lifesaver. I used to get so mad breaking off all the time, but really, like I said, I only broke 2 the other day, and that was out of hundreds of snags. So it was excellent. Oh, yeah, Wellman's is great for that. Really good people. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff, too. Yep. I used Power Pro when I was younger, and I don't remember why I really got out of it. I've always loved monofilament, especially Berkeley. I've always used just like Berkeley smooth casting, 8-pound test. I've got that on all my other rods, and I love it. Casts great, doesn't break very easy, doesn't wind up easy. I love it. So, but that Power Pro is really great for situations where you're going to be getting into snags. It is also awesome for areas where you're fishing lily pads. Let's say you want to go out and fish frogs. I love fishing those floating frogs. Braid is the ticket for that because a lot of times when those bass explode, grab your bait, if you've got monofilament, they wrap you around them lily pads, that fish is going to have just enough time to shake loose, and then you're going to end up with nothing but a pile of lily pads to get your lure off of, no fish. The braid will actually cut through a lot of them lily pads because it's tough and sharp. It'll rip right through them. So, and that's a good way to go. You'll see in one of my videos, the video I'm sharing tomorrow, you'll see where I caught a bunch of pike on that Power Pro, and it was excellent stuff. Yep, with the frogs, exactly. Yeah, totally get it, man. That's the way to go. Hey there, buddy. How's it going, man? Northeast Iowa. Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, Berkeley is a ticket for sure. And I want to mention too, guys, don't get lazy with your reels. I see this happen time and time again, especially with monofilament. I recommend highly changing them out yearly, especially if you fish a lot, like every other day or out a lot. So I really recommend changing that line out yearly because there's no point. Line is cheap enough, especially monofilament. There's no point in risking losing fish because you've let your line dry rot or you've let it get too much stretch or too much memory every year, because if you've let it sit over the winter, that memory builds up in it and it can be a mess. So it's really every year I change my spools. I do, and sometimes I change them a couple times a year. I've already changed out a couple of them because I've broke off so many times up the line. It's really not a bad deal. So, and it's cheap enough. Yeah, you got it, Scott. We were dragging in. I was pulling in big old, like big bushes and all kinds of stuff yesterday with that braid, or 2 days ago. It's crazy, man. Yeah, that stuff is nuts. Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave it sitting in the sun for a while because it'll rot out that way too. I don't do that. Actually, I'm going to talk to my brother-in-law about making a rod holder because I don't keep my rods inside right now. I mean, I don't keep them outside either. They're in a special place, but I'd rather have them in the house with me somewhere. So yeah, it'd be a lot of good. But I want to see if my brother-in-law Jack will make me up a rod holder for the house. That'd be really nice. But I know I've got a few of you on here now, like my buddy here from Iowa. You might want to watch in the very beginning of this, around 7 minutes, if you missed it already. I am going to be hosting a bingo tournament. It's going to be a fishing tournament, but it's a bingo card with all the fish on it. So basically, to get a bingo, you have to catch those species of fish, either across or whatever way. But yeah, if you get the certain amount of fish to get a bingo, boom, you win. I'm going to have 3 places for people to win. First place is going to have a trophy and a bunch of other stuff in the giveaway. And then second, third place will just be like package deals where you get a bunch of stuff in each package. So it'll be a lot of fun. I am going to try and throw some of my favorite lures to go buy because I've been tearing it up with the Ned rigs this year. Probably buy some Ned rig jigs and my favorite color Ned rigs, like my bubblegum and my smelt. And I'll probably throw them into each package. Bass Assassins, Lunker Cities, you name it. I'll probably get some of this stuff for each part of the giveaway too. So, yep, should be a lot of fun. But I'm going to try to make this the best tournament that I can, and I'm hoping that I can continue doing at least 2 tournaments a year. I'd like to do a summertime tournament and a wintertime tournament if I can. Well, that'd be great. Yeah, tell Jack I said thank you. I'd definitely love to have one made. That'd be nice. Yeah, it's definitely not something you want to use for freezing, for sure. Oh yeah, mine too. I used to leave my stuff in the back of the truck all the time. That's one thing I love about having this van, man. Conrad hooked me up with that really nice van this year, but I really like it. I like being able to keep my stuff in there and out of the weather, and yeah, it's really nice. So, but yeah, this week should be a lot of fun. I've got lots more stuff coming up. Like I said, I've got that metal detecting event. It's going to be another one down in, I believe it was Shiawassee. That's going to be Sunday. And then it's supposed to rain tomorrow and thunderstorm, so I probably won't plan anything tomorrow. Tuesday was supposed to be the nicest day this week, so I think Tuesday I might plan something really fun. I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. But it's going to be another good week. And like I said, I really wish I could keep posting videos like I was, but I felt like they were just getting piled up and I was getting less views because I'm backed up right now. I got 3 videos sitting on here waiting to be posted, and I'm so antsy to post them, but I'm going to try and do it every Monday and Thursday of each week. So, it's kind of nice, I guess, to have them piled up. That way, if something happens to me where I'm not able to fish for a week or something, boom, I've got the videos to share anyway, so you guys ain't without a video. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. But tomorrow's video that I'll be uploading will be it'll be a bingo tournament video that I was just in. So you'll get to see how that's going to work, and you'll see exactly how it's going to be. That'll be the same tournament that I'm going to be doing for you guys with just some different fish, different variation of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. You see, with the short videos, Ian, the thing is, though, that doesn't help me any financially. The short videos don't get you the view time to even make any money. So, I could do some short videos, but it's not going to help me at all. Really, it ain't. I can throw in like some fish jumping or something for some shorts, but Yeah, short videos, they don't help at all. And I mean, even the short videos that I did put out, I barely got um, any views really on them. And the views that I did get, you get, a lot of people don't realize this, but you get paid based on the view hours. It doesn't matter. I could have 10,000 subscribers right now, and I'll still make, if I've only got 400 or 500 people watching the videos, I'm still going to make the same amount as I am right now. So it doesn't matter how many subs I got. It goes by view time. And even if people, for view time, let's say I got a 20-second short and 100, 200 people watch it, it ain't gonna give me any kind of time. So I mean, I could start doing that for you guys though, just to give you something extra to watch. But yeah, shorts, I mean, it's neat. It's just some extra work to do. I don't know. I could probably throw some in there to show you guys. But I've definitely got a lot of film backed up. I could probably throw in a video of that wood turtle I was talking about earlier. I got to hold when me and Rich were on the river the other day, I got to hold a very, very rare turtle. They're almost extinct. And it was just it was a special moment. This turtle was so weird because for those of you that have seen turtles when you're out fishing, normally when you get within 15, 20 feet of them, the turtle will jump off its log or whatever, get in the water, and it'll be gone. And you just see it swimming around or whatever. This turtle did not move. I was able to go up and hit the dang log with my boat. Never even moved off the log. It just looked up at us. I was able to mess around and try and catch the darn thing and grab it. Never afraid at all. It was really, really awesome. And when I did catch it, it was so beautiful. Had a lot of yellow, almost like the blandings, but it had a lot of yellow in the top of the shell. The shell was really aged, just a really neat looking shell. But yeah, it was called a wood turtle, and they're on the extinction list. And it's really sad. I almost wonder if they're going extinct because of how friendly they are. It makes me wonder if maybe that's put them in kind of the line of fire. Maybe they're getting hit by boats and stuff like that because they just don't move. Oh boy, Ruby don't like something out there. I bet it's a deer. I've actually been chasing deer out of my yard. It's funny because they don't even care. I go out there and yell at them. They just look at me. I actually have to run after them for them to move. I could do some bloopers. I don't know. I've only had about, especially this year, I think I've only got a couple bloopers this year. It's tough because I really haven't had very many. Yeah, Uncle Dale Uncensored. God. Yeah, that would probably get me kicked off of YouTube. You guys would be shocked if you seen how many F-bombs are dropped every second with him. And same thing with the bloopers. There's really not, I mean, he fell in the water. That one time the fish pulled him in the water, and then he fell in the water once on Bennett Creek, and that was about it. Usually it's just a lot of complaining. Yeah, the face plant was pretty funny. That was, I got messy on that one. That wasn't no good. Yeah, actually, the other day I didn't have it filming, and it sucked because Robin took a dip the other day in the boat, so that would have been a good one. But she didn't fall in the water, but she fell in the boat. I didn't have it filming. What's happening, Chad? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Ruby's got to be ridiculous. Chad, if you missed it earlier, I'm going to be hosting a fishing tournament soon. It's in the first, I believe it was first 7 minutes of this video. I think after 7 minutes is when I first started talking about it tonight. I mentioned all the species that'll be in the tournament. It's going to be a bingo tournament. There will be a bingo card with each block is going to be a different fish. So you have to get a bingo, you have to catch each fish in those blocks. Going to be a lot of fun. Tomorrow's video that I'm uploading will be me fishing in one of those bingo tournaments, and that's what got me wanting to do it. My friend Catfish Carey hosted a tournament a couple weeks ago, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was the coolest idea for a fishing tournament because I've been in a lot of bass tournaments and stuff throughout my life, and I don't know, they're fun and all, but it seems like they're always the same thing. It's like, I love the idea behind a multi-species tournament. That just, to me, that makes it way more fun, especially when you're out and you got to go for, for instance, I'm going to have trout listed in this bingo card along with all these warm water fish. So you're going to have to, go out, get a trout from a creek or a stream, and then go somewhere else to get your bass or your bluegill or your perch or your sucker, or whatever. It's like you're going to actually have to travel a little. For the bingo tournament that I was in this video that I got coming up tomorrow, I went over 100 miles that day. It was pretty ridiculous, and I almost won. I missed by one fish. If I would have focused more on the tournament, I was basically putting all my focus that day into trying to fill the bingo card like an idiot. I thought it was cool that I was filling all these little slots instead of just working on one line. But all I needed was a dang largemouth bass, and I would have won. And I fished until 4 in the morning trying to get that largemouth, and I could not get one. I lost one on Cedar Lake at about 2 a.m. That was the only chance I had at a largemouth that day. I seen a whole bunch in Vanetton Creek. If I would have stuck it out on Vanetton that day, I know I could have got it and I would have been done. I got my walleye, I got my trout, I got everything else I needed in that tournament, but I just needed a largemouth or a crappie. There was another row I could have filled with crappie, but that's a little harder to do up here. I do have a lake I could go on right now and get crappie, but I'd have to take the boat. So that's a little difficult too. But I am going to have all these fish species are going to be in the tournament. I mentioned them earlier in the video. It's actually fish species along with turtle. You can get a picture with a turtle, a picture with a snake, a picture with a frog, a picture with a crawfish. Those are all going to be in the bingo lines too. So, oh, okay. I'll have to check that out, buddy. Heck yeah. Yeah, I always like seeing pictures of the kids with big fish. That's always a good time. Yeah, like I said, I mentioned it before. I haven't been getting very many of them. I had a friend send me some. If you guys get any videos while you're out fishing or something, send them to me. Even if it's just a short video of you pulling in a fish or the grandkids pulling in a bass, anything like that. If you can film it on your phone, if you do film it on your phone, try to hold the phone sideways. If you hold it straight up and down, that's how you end up with like a widescreen view in your video. If you hold it sideways, though, that's how you'll get a full screen view on my video. But I would love to get some videos of other people to throw into my videos. For instance, I would like to be able to doing a video. Let's say me and Rich are out on the Asable, we're fishing. You had already sent me a video, Ian. Be like, all right, guys, let's go see my buddy Ian's grandson just caught a big largemouth. Let's go check this out. And then, boom, I would switch over, show the video of him getting a largemouth. I would love to do that. So it's just part of my dreams, I guess. But, yeah, if you guys could start sending me some viewer videos, I would love it. It's going to be fun. And all these species, for the most part, like other than I know some of these species you won't be able to get down south, like the freshwater drum. I know some places don't have walleye, but there is going to be some different places. Oh, hi, Boogie. How you doing, girly? My niece Anna's on here. But I do know that a lot of these fish, I'm trying to make rows, which I've already got the bingo card set up, and I have a couple rows that are going to should be fairly easy for you guys down south and in other parts of the U.S. All you'll have to do, though, like I said, is travel a little bit. It'll be a good time. Oh, cool, Chad. That'll be fun. Yeah, shout out to Bob. I hope you guys have a blast out there kayak fishing. That's always a good time. I love catching fish in my kayak. I haven't been doing as much this year. I don't know. I got into that wading. I sure love to wade when I can. It's just a lot of fun. But, yeah, shout out to Bob. I hope you guys catch a lot of fish, Chad. Definitely. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Anna. Videos could be sent to me. Viewer videos could be sent through Facebook Messenger. They could be sent through email. My email's listed on here. It should be anyway, LToutdoors15@yahoo.com. You guys could send it that way. Any of that's fine with me. That would be great. All right, you have a good night too, Ian. Dang, Lloyd. Yeah. I thank you for getting on, though. Better late than never, Lloyd. But I want to thank everybody for getting on here tonight. Like I said, I talked about a fishing tournament that I'm going to be doing. So for you, Lloyd, that you probably missed it in the beginning of this live video, I talk about the tournament I will be doing, hopefully in the next couple weeks. But about 7 minutes into the live video chat, I start talking about that tournament. So it should be a good time. It's going to be nationwide, not at any certain lake, for everybody. So thank you guys all for getting on today.